And not to beat this like a dead horse, but my question is, why should we have to, as victims, solve this problem for you? If you guys have been elected to run this county and Mr. Devereaux has been hired to run the business aspect, why is it that you guys have not been able to come up with a solution on your own in over a year? Why is it that we have to spend over $100,000 for a firm to tell us that we weren't at work after the shooting? I think everybody's aware of that. Why do we have to meet in secret to discuss the concerns that people have? Because we can't do it publicly, because we don't know what's going to get back to you. We don't know if we speak out, if we're going to have our jobs on the other side. I don't think you guys understand how anxiety-inducing it is to come here every Board of Supervisors meeting to remind you that we exist, to remind you that we still have problems. And just because people aren't speaking doesn't mean that they're not having problems. And if you cared about your constituents, if you cared about your employees, you would reach out and you would ask them specifically what's going on with them. Is there anything that you can do to help? Or you would even try to brainstorm and come up with ideas on how you might be able to help them yourselves. My second question is, why is it that the county leadership has not been forthcoming in handing over our utilization review documents and our independent medical review documents to the IWCC firm that you hired? It's my understanding that they're having to contact our attorneys to get that information so that they can expedite our care. If you're going to spend $100,000 for a firm that's supposed to expedite our care, would it not be in the best interest of county leadership to provide that information as quickly as possible, considering that we have all authorized them to have access to our records? I think that it would be really easy to understand what went wrong here with 3 questions. What did you know? When did you know it? And what did you do about it? For someone who has worked with the county for over 13 years, I know that this county runs on performance measures, and I'm also aware that they know how to manipulate the numbers to make themselves look better than they are. So, with that being said, I restate that I am uncomfortable with the county, with Devereaux, just addressing the business aspect of it. I'm also uncomfortable. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. What are the qualifications for the members that are on the task force for workers' comp? If they're going to be the people that give you the information to marry into this report, should they not be extremely qualified in what they are part of? It's my understanding they're just union members. They have nothing to do with the victims. They're just union members who have, maybe some of them haven't even been involved in the workers' comp process. Right. I think all of these are valid questions, and I feel like they should be addressed directly.
All right, thank you.